All right, good evening, everybody. James here, and this is the Small Account Challenge recap. This is day 19 completed here, and green for that matter. So, as you're aware, we carried over Pinterest overnight. I think this was actually a 2-day hold, to be honest, if I remember right. Yeah, so I actually swung Pinterest for 2 days here because I was fairly confident on that one. And it ended up filling quite early this morning here. Looks like about 6:56, so 26 minutes in. You can see here on the chart that Pinterest dropped here at the open, and I had an order in for 10%, and it filled right down here that's 6:56. So it did pretty good. Just a couple days, held it a little bit longer than I wanted to, right? But I was fairly confident it would continue to drop, so that's why I did not worry too much the last 2 days when we did not get filled for the close. So closed Pinterest out 10%, right? Good. And after a couple of more scans, I came across XBI. This one I entered, let's see, 7 o'clock. So I was watching XBI here on the 5-minute. You can see it was in a squeeze. It kind of was gaining momentum, then losing momentum. But finally, I went ahead and, excuse me, when it retested in the VWAP up here, when it pulled up and hit the VWAP, I went ahead and got in. And I took the October 4th 78 puts as soon as it hit the VWAP. And it kind of just would come down a little bit. As you can see, it would go up, down, and it rode the VWAP until this little spike down here where I had already had a 10% order in and closed it 18 minutes later at $1.95. So this was a quick little momentum to the downside, which is what I was hoping for. I wanted to retest these lows here, and I got it. Then unfortunately it shot back up and fired long, but then pulled back down to VWAP and continued its downtrend. So I know some members got a good deal here. They just had to hold on to it. So it worked out, not too bad. And that's it, right? We are finally back above 400, just shy of 425. So not quite where I wanted to be by the end of the week, end of the month, but I'll take it, coming from such a large loss that we did have. Actually all the way down to about 2 something. So we're doing pretty good. Small, short, quick gains, tight stops. We've got a lot of green ones here lately, so we're doing pretty good. So it shouldn't be too long here before we get back up to 1,000, and then we really start getting some trades going. So thank you, everybody, and have a great weekend.